Hi and hello, Let's Play fans, Joel Palberg787, picking up where we left off with our legendary playthrough of the Sisters of Twilight. We are going to break this siege.
To battle, we fight for the forest.
And we're going to head back to defend our capital. In fact, we're just going to go and attack these guys.
Attack? Absolutely.
We could... I don't think we can quite reach them. It's a shame we're just... Oh no, we can ambush them. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's go into ambush mode. Because we've got, what, how much movement? Oh, so we can actually drop back a little bit just to make sure that we get the reinforcement. If we need it. We'll sit there, they should come through and hopefully we can ambush them. That would be pretty sweet. There's going to be a rebellion here, but I don't really care about that.
The forest is whispering. Hunting.
I'm not really sure what's going on here. They still own this settlement. I'm pretty sure the Grand Hero Katep smashed them up the previous turn, but I guess we'll find out. Oh no, you've been ambushed. Oh no.
Battle. A regrettable necessity.
Yeah, okay, so he's occupied? No, he's raised it, okay. Interesting. That's fine. Oh, Karaskan have been destroyed. We've got a new forest encounter, have we? Okay, it's nearby.
Craving prey.
We could actually jump over here and save this settlement.
My visions predict failure.
Maybe that's what we will do. Alright, let's grab some more upkeep reduction and some more movement. All good. Let's keep cleansing. And let's give you some more ammo, maybe? Actually, let's make you a bit more... Shame you can't get defense. That would be really good. Your melee defense is a bit rubbish. We can counteract that to a certain degree by giving you up to 30 more armor, really? Okay, that's quite interesting. Okay, so we can give him an augment here, which for temporarily gives more. Doesn't say for how long though, which is a bit weird. It's almost like it's permanent, but it's got like a 1. If you see that next to where it says the shadows coil, and then along it's got 1, so like 1 use, but it doesn't say for how long, which is a bit strange. It doesn't matter, we're not going to use that just yet. Okay, let's go Foe Seeker, I suppose. And
Ever watchful.
I suppose you can do that. Oh, this again. Why can't you just give me ones that I can solve straight away instead of having to keep referring to my cheat sheet? Which one is this? Gripping viewing. I believe... Is this right? No. No, that's not it. Struggling to find... Oh no, hold on. No, I haven't found it still. What one is it? Sorry about this. Oh, okay. I think I found it. Yeah, I found it. Alright, there we go. So, it's this one. Ooh, and the glittering scales again. I believe we've already got this. Pretty sure we do. Oh, no, we don't. Oh, okay. Well, I certainly want to... Oh, do I? I don't know. Giving you... Oh, that's a tough one. Because I do like the glittering scales. It's constant, -5 melee attack is pretty sweet. But then again, so is that 10% ward save. That's pretty sweet as well. Does give you a little bit extra armor. I'm going to go with the Trickster's Helm, but I would prefer the glittering scales. Yeah, it's a bit of a unfortunate. I suppose I'd rather, if you got into a fight, I'd rather you have the physical and ward resistance plus the armor. Glittering scales is really good to give to someone who's already got tons of resistances, or if you don't have armor with resistances, and then just that -5 melee attack, and it's just nice to have, especially when they get blobbed up on. But alright, never mind. Okay.
I have an arrow for every.
You've got a level up. We will let you start assassinating people, I think, or improve your chances of doing so.
Twilight Twin.
And let's just jump over here. We can defend this settlement and deal with this.
Perhaps claw pact possible.
Can't get peace. I'm not really sure what's going on over here. Like these just don't seem to be doing anything, which, I mean, it's fine by me. I'm alright with that, but I feel like I'm a bit concerned as to why they haven't done anything. We still can't teleport for another turn anyway, I think. And we've got 3 more turns until this is officially healed. They still haven't resettled this. That's kind of interesting. I mean, I'm glad that they're just... Oh no, they have done, but because we've got a non-aggression pact with them, that's giving us... But we don't really... It doesn't really matter anymore, does it? Because we've healed up the forest to the level we need it at. I might actually have to jump back. Let's go... Fly a kite. No, let's... Powerful enchantment. Oh wow! Okay, that's pretty nice. I just think if the Forge of Dave can buff that, that'd be awesome. Oh man, this Pawn of Twilight's so lame.
My thanks, Master Smith.
She won't even use it.
The good thing about this enchanted item as well is that it's perfect for someone like Katie, who doesn't really need an item to do much because she's not actually going to be involved in fighting, so it's like an ace just so she can summon some Glade Guard and reduces the upkeep cost. Love it. Now, I do believe an army just walked into here.
Would guard you.
I can't see them,
Awaiting bloodshed.
but I am concerned that they are there. So I think I'm actually just going to jump back.
Sanctuary is ours.
Be not fool.
Because again, this doesn't actually provide walls. What does this do? It gives us Deepwood Scouts. It basically just swaps 2 Glade Guard Starfire to 2 Deepwood Scouts. And a few extra buffs. Okay, let's just do that as well. Alright, so an Undercity has been built. They plagued this settlement, which doesn't matter too much because it's going to get blown up in a minute anyway. It might have just been a this agent that came over here, but I'm pretty sure it was an army that I saw scuttering over there. So maybe we could have defended it, but I don't really care too much. We can just jump back over here. And I am terrified because I feel like I definitely did see an army.
Waiting. They will perish.
I'm going to go here and go into ambush mode, and hopefully this works, and if there is an army here lurking, it runs into our ambush.
No more hiding. We should fight.
Meanwhile, let's get rid of that.
Chieftain, what do you want? Treaty pact?
Nagaroth reveals its weakness.
So yeah, we don't really need the forest health, but it would be nice to have these just to give us more growth, because without the buffs from some of these places, we don't have massive growth. Although I suppose that is quite a jump, extra 20 growth from 40 to 60. That is quite nice, even if the monetary growth jump isn't that big. I'm actually going to unclick that, and I think, yeah, I am going to grab the next level of this once we can get it. Yeah, I've just taken this off as well, just so I can see what the movement is a little bit more for people like Clan Rictus. Don't care about the movement for Clan Scryer, got to be honest. Good. Good. Well done, Malekith. Awesome. I forgot that we get Ariel once we regrow the Witchwood, so that's pretty sweet. Here she is. So let's take a little look at Ariel. Actually, let's go to detail. So she's the Queen of Athel Loren, gives plus 20 magical Winds of Magic power reserves, minus 10% cost for all spells. That's pretty good, and she has perfect vigor herself. She comes with an assortment of gear. First off, the Hearthstone of Athel Loren, focusing upon the ancient gem, can help to calm its bearer's inner thoughts and concentrate resilience where the winds are used against them. So all local enemy armies have minus 10% magical resistance. Sweet. Gives her 15% magical resistance, and enemy hero success chance lowered by 35%. It's pretty nice. The Dart of Doom. Basically, if we were to use... So, plus 50% casualty suffered from Athel Loren and Awakened Forest attrition. Okay, that's kind of good, I suppose. Gives it a Dart of Doom, which is a magic missile, which minuses 25% weapon strength on contact. Doesn't say for how long, and does some damage. And also increases her chance of wounding a target if you were to use her as an agent, which we're not. We have the Berry Wine, which gives us more replenishment rate. Sweet. Wound recovery time for herself reduced by 2 turns, and the Berry Wine, which is basically a bound heal spell of reasonable health points, and it restores vigor as well. That's quite good. The Acorns of the Oak of Ages, growth in local province, plus 25%, untainted plus 8, and we get a bound spell, the Acorns of Oak of Ages, which is a explosion which causes major magical damage, which is quite good because we're debuffing magical resistance as well, over with the Hearthstone of Athel Loren. Also causes armor-piercing damage and has a large explosion area. And it also slows enemies down when it hits them. So that's quite good. And the Wand of Witch Elm, plus 20 magic reserves. So magic reserve's not really ever going to be an issue for us. And Winds of Magic cost for dwellers below reduced by 2 for both that and the Overcast version. Sweet. Let's take a look at her skills. So at rank 5 she can get the Evergreen, Public Order increase and Untaint, so she's basically an Untaint beast, kind of in the vein of Lord Croak as well. On Fertile Ground, it's quite good, especially you're usually sitting roughly around in your provinces anyway with the Wood Elves, so that's quite a nice reduction in construction time, cost, and a little bit of a bump to tax rate. And the Forest's Calling is quite nice because we've got a skill that's bumped up Lord, with a technology rather, that increased Lord and Hero Hero recruit rates by 2 ranks. So with this, it increases by extra 3, so you can get them at level 5 once you've got her. Plus, the Sisters of Twilight have a buff to, I can't remember what type of Lord it is, but you already get an increase on their rank as well. So you start to get Lords at a reasonable, to a point where you're not far off getting Lightning Strike straight off the bat, which is quite nice. Isha's Blessing 1 and 2 increases more Winds of Magic starting amount and more magic resistance for her, to the point where I suppose it's not actually that high there. You can get it quite high, I suppose, on magic resistance. Miscast reduced by 50%. Winds of Magic minus 10% for all spells, really nice. And cooldowns minus 15% for her spells is also sweet. The aspects of Isha give her more hit points and more armor-piercing damage. As a fighter, she's not terrible. It's pretty decent melee defense. Unfortunately, I suppose you can. You can't really bump it up. You'd have to remove something rather decent to bump it up, and we're not going to do that. But I suppose if she does get into a fight, these things do add up. Charmed attack. I think this is like when the Sirens have a charmed attack as well for the Vampire Coast. I think what it does is, if I'm not mistaken, I think it reduces the enemies, whoever you're fighting, it reduces their melee attack by, I want to say 9, but I could be wrong. Something like that. She has 2 points that you can put into Forest Gifts, which lower the cooldown for Dart of Doom and Acorns of the Oak of Ages, which are... and you get an extra use of them. Okay, so these are 2 of the bound spells that she has. So that one, whatever. Yeah, okay, it's okay. But this is pretty good. Lowering the cooldown and giving an extra use of it. That's pretty sweet. I really like that. We'll want to be grabbing that. You can put 2 points into Ripe Pickings. Increases the use of berry wine by 1. Does this mean it increases it by 2, or is it still just by 1 but with an extra 25% on top to cool down to bring it up to 50 and gives you regeneration? I'm presuming it's still just by 1. And berry wine, as a quick reminder, is our restore health plus vigor spell, so that's quite good as well. And you can put 1 point into Terrible and Beautiful, which is you get 3 uses of a Blight of Terrors, which lowers leadership for 20 seconds. Quite nice if you're trying to mass break blobs. And a constant, that's quite nice, a constant increase to anyone within 40 meters of her for melee damage base of weapon and armor piercing base damage, as well as 5 melee attack. That's quite good. And then her regular spell, she gets Apotheosis, so can heal up people, not to a massive amount, but still pretty good. World of Pain. Can this be overcast? You can only use it on an individual. On one, you can't use it on a bunch of enemies, so it doesn't make it as great. Shield of Thorns. It's okay. Not too bad like the previous one. Oh no, this does have an effect range of 40 meters, so slightly better than that. Tempest. It's a decent vortex spell. She can get it pretty cheap as well. 8 Winds of Magic isn't bad. It's not bad at all, although it does only hit flying units as well now, if I remember. Yeah, that's not so great. Soul Seeker. Okay, not bad. Dwellers from Below is alright. It's quite expensive though, it's not that great. Magical Reserves. Life Bloom, which is nice. This type of stuff is usually down here, but these are those, what do they call them? Passive spells. Whenever you cast a spell with her, you will enact Life Bloom, which is good. Well, that's really good actually. 10% physical resistance for 10 seconds for everyone on the map. That's really good. And Wrath of the Woods. That's pretty good as well. Base missile damage and armor piercing missile damage by 12%. Cool. And make it a great Arcane Conduit. You also have Eternal Sisterhood, which you can put 2 points into, which lowers the recruitment duration of Sisters of Thorn and gives more missile damage to the armor piercing missile damage to the Sisters of Thorn. And at the higher level gives them perfect vigor, which is pretty good. Chosen Champion. Wow. Gives the accompanying Lord a bigger aura and a ward save up to 10%. That's pretty sweet. And Tapestry of Magic, more cooldown reductions and Winds of Magic cost reductions for stuff. If you want to use her out on the field, she can block armies and wound. Not the best, but she can replenish more troops, which is pretty good. Cleanse corruption. Generally speaking, she's pretty good. Now we just need to find a space for her in our army. I kind of really like these stags. They do definitely do a job. But it's going to be a Glade Guard that we remove.
Awaiting duty. My people shall blossom.
Yes, agreed.
Right, let's
All hail Colonels.
get you over here.
For this thing.
Slay them.
Good job. Oh yeah, and because we healed the forest, we've got 1 amber. Sorry, I forgot about that. So that means we can use one of these. Is there something we want to do here? So growth plus 25, pretty nice. Recruitment duration for all units minus 1 turn. That's pretty good as well for some of the higher tier units. Income from settlement buildings plus 10%. Wow, this bounds Flock of Doom for all ancient treatment lords. That's quite nice, actually. I like the Flock of Doom. Not bad. Again, if we're not running these. Oh, ammunition for all our. Yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it? That is pretty good. Yeah, I think it's got to be this. Alright, boom, away we go.
Ill considered.
Remain calm.
Alright, Marathi has long had a rivalry with Ariel. The Hag Sorceress has sent an agent to stymie the growth of the world roots here and seeks to bargain. If you share with her some secrets of the forest magic, she will cease her interference and even offer you a glimpse of her own pussy. No, power. The tree spirits insist you spurn her advances and water the forest with the blood of her agents. Wow. Water the forest with the blood of her agents. Okay, so what can we do? We can accept the deal, which means for 15 turns, we'll have plus 50 relations with Dark Elves and plus 15 winds of magic power reserves for all armies. It will cause all of our Dryad, Treekin and Treeman units to have minus leadership. We'll lose a bit of growth and some public order as well for 5 turns. And the Witchwood will get 10 forest health, which it doesn't need anymore. We could attack her, which would piss off Dark Elves. Not quite as much as it would make them happy with us, but it would piss them off. We would get some growth and more public order, or we can return to this matter at a later time. Don't really care about the public order. Losing 10 growth for 5 turns is annoying, but I think the benefits that we might get from actually having 50 plus relations for 15 turns with these Dark Elves probably outweighs it, so let's do that. We still actually don't know Malekith, which is bugging me somewhat. Might have to literally go and officially introduce myself to him. Alright, let's upgrade this. Give us an extra 5%, bring it up to 10% missile strength for all units, which is really all I care about from that, so bangarang. I'm going to hold off on this. I think we're okay for now.
Duty. Adventure.
I'm going to... Leaves us right on the cusp of whether we can do this or not. Leaves us with 10% movement. It should be fine. We move there. We should be able to... Oh, yeah. That sometimes happens. It's quite annoying when it happens.
Onward.
But hey-ho,
Together.
it is what it is. You can go try and assassinate some more. This army can't really hurt us. The problem is if there's another army around which we can't see. Kranskaya has been encountered. Military alliances, wars, all sorts of shenanigans. Nice.
Black heart. There is little you could say to
Dark deeds. We will listen, but do not.
What?
Marathi will hear your insult.
Marathi, I'm disappointed in you.
Defender of Atholorum. Assyrian War.
Right, so there's no one there.
Think me
He's
for
outside the settlement, so there's a decent chance that there actually is someone in the settlement.
Against council orders.
Short-sighted.
They're taking damage, which is good.
The Sisters of Twilight.
We're going to go back to doing this, because that's what we... Yeah, that's what we want to do.
No, blame
I kind of don't want to get poisoned. Annoying me. Oh, we can get the Oak of Ages up a bit more. Man, getting this up to 500. We might have to move here permanently, you know. And start duffing up. I need to upgrade my army at some stage. So let's keep doing this. Let's keep doing what we're doing over here. I'm just going to go over here and have a look what's the deal. Okay, I thought there was an army here.
Agreed. Inseparable. Invincible. Looking for a fight. Merge with shadow.
Waystalker.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. It just seems like more of a flaff, that fight, than anything else.
Do we have to talk to them, Nestra?
No. I don't think I will. Yeah, I'm just going to let these guys take more damage from this plague before I come over there and smite them. Whispers from afar. What would be the point? Oh, that does actually increase the health in Athelloren. Does my regular place over here increase the health of Athelloren as well, just by having it? Yeah, it does. Okay. So Athelloren is getting how much per turn? I wish it told me, like... Alright, there we go. So it gets 4 per turn. Currently. Obviously it's 2 decline, so once it hits into the 200 to 299, we'll have to increase it even more. So we're probably going to have to go on uncover some other forest. Where are we going to... or heal up another forest. Where are we going to want to go to do that? What's probably the best forest to go and do? So over here, recruitment army cost seems pretty crap. We could go and fight some dwarfs over here for more campaign movement range, which is, you know, it's pretty sweet. We could go to Gain Vale, which gives Winds of Magic, which, okay. Or we could come to the Sacred Pools, which army replenishment rate, maybe. Or we could come down to the Bowman, to the Orion's camp. That's not particularly great either. All these are really lame. Am I missing? Oh yeah, I'm missing the Griffinwood over here where Dryker's at. And Dryker still actually owns this as well. What would you get here? Recruitment cost for armies. That's pretty pup as well. Oh, this is income from all buildings. For some reason I thought that I read this as all regions. Oh, okay, that's pretty good actually.
You have been granted safe passage for now.
And what did I have to do to... did I have a quest here to... where I can confederate them? Confederate them. Who are these guys again? They're literally called Laurel and Forest. Alright. And all I have to do is win 1 battle against the Norse. Alright, okay, that seems doable. But first, I kind of need to sort this area out. And by sorting this area out, what I really need to do is go and vanquish these Skaven. And then I'll pretty much be left alone and don't have to hang out here anymore. So that's what we're going to do.
Not sneaky enough.
with grace, the forest's vengeance.
Oh, why are you running away, you coward?
What say you, sister? I say no.
You know what the annoying thing is about fighting Skaven settlements? Is that they can do menace from below, and that's...
Harmony shall reign.
Which is really
They are
annoying.
marked. Their disharmony
It will be a
ends.
glorious battle.
Nestra Arahan.
We're just going to drop back over here.
Ambush. How delicious.
Protector of the forest.
Let's try and assassinate some of your
Guardian
knob
of
ends.
the deep.
Good.
We speak as one.
No, brother. But if you keep asking me every turn, it's really going to annoy me. I really do need to get some sort of siege attacker. Yeah, that works for me. Because this having to wait to take a turn to be able to attack a walled settlement is annoying.
Ridiculous.
Right, these guys have been pretty dusted. Oh, that's quite good, I suppose. And is she at war with... No,
What do
she's
you
not.
bring before the hag sorceress?
Can you... Why are you so friendly with Clan Rictus? Oh, because they're at war with Nagaroth, that's why.
The
What was
mother
she
of the
okay with?
Druki
Military
will
access?
hear
Yeah, I'll
your
take a bit of military
request.
access. I'm not going to take any defensive alliance with you though, because there's plenty more. There's plenty more high elves around to attack you.
I think not.
But I will have military access. with you.
Immediately.
I probably could have got a bit of money for that as well, but I'm not that fussed.
Order is all.
Alright, let's make Katie immortal.
When do we fight? Only when necessary.
I refuse doom.
We'll retrieve it from your corpse.
They cannot remain a threat.
I kind of don't want to do this because I don't want to catch this stink, but I
Twin
guess
defenders of the glades.
I've got to because I want to occupy it because I want to. I need more growth. Okay, that'll do. Okay, so we've got all what we want there. We'll grab this because more movement range doesn't hurt, does it?
So bored. So impatient.
Hopefully we luck out and don't get stunk. Right, so we can actually only choose one of these. Vanguard deployment for Wildwood Rangers. We're never going to have Wildwood Rangers. Or War Dancers or Blade Singers. Causes fear for Hawk Rider units. Okay, that's probably what we're going to... It's probably what we're going to choose then. Away we go. And as for you, I mean, we've got pretty good replenishment rate. I will grab this at some stage, but I don't think it's necessary right now. Well, decent stuff. I think we just go Apotheosis first. Yeah, we're saving up because we want to jump on there. Although in 2 turns we're going to have a couple more slots open up. And we're going to get to a stage where which is the forest? Alright, so it's this chain where we can get the forest dragon. Tree men probably are better than forest dragons. However, with our buffs we get to flying units, it kind of probably makes sense. We're not going to spam loads of them. We'll probably get like maybe 3 or 4 of them.
Ever vigilant. Stalking. Track it.
Go on, Alifanar. I'm perfectly happy for you to go and take Hag Hall. In fact, I encourage you to do it.
Speak quickly.
Hello.
Fear not.
Oh, did we lose our trade agreement? Okay, yeah, let's get that going again. I got loads to trade you, boy. Oh. Well, thought that probably was going to happen. Never mind, we'll have to just...
World roots carry us.
I don't know.
I seek prey.
Hang out over here whilst we wait.
Eternal Guardian.
Meanwhile, go kill someone?
They will die.
No? Okay, never mind. It's a shame when you get stunk up with that crap, because there's nothing you can do to, like, speed up, you know, recovering from it.
And the forest.
Hello. Do I want a defensive alliance with you? I don't think I do. I tell you what I will do, though. I will take some military access just so you don't get pissed off. How about that? That seems like a fair deal. Yeah. But once we've sorted this out, I definitely want to go up to the Laurelon Forest or whatever it is and go and fight some wars.
Dawn, dusk, stronger together.
Alright, we got loads of stuff we can build. Okay, so we
Sanctity of dawn.
we do want this.
Dusk.
And we'll build it now anyway, just so we're ready once we get to tier 5. Doesn't cost a lot either. We do want this because we do want Way Watchers at some stage. And everything else costs growth. Now, I'm not against this building. Or this building, actually, because it does lower the cost of recruiting and construction. However, it does cost growth to build it, so it's going to be this building. It gives us a bit more money and a considerable bit more growth.
Craving prey. Itching for fresh battle. So be it.
In the meantime, man, these only cost 100. Oh, man, this army's so cheap. I am going to get rid of you guys now. You've done a good job, but we've got other ways to
The
deal with stuff.
Sisters of Twilight.
I'm going to grab some more Hawk Riders. In fact, we're going to grab 2 more Hawk Riders. Full stop.
Together as one.
So we'll run 6 Hawk Riders.
Watch it. Following your orders.
A pretty easy way to just keep leveling up. And hopefully this stupid poison doesn't last too long, or plague, or whatever the hell it is. Yeah, plague. And we can get on our merry way and start fucking up some Skaven. Because as I said earlier, we just really need to sort out Clan Rictus. If we sort out Clan Rictus, then we'll be pretty much left to our own devices over here, and it means we can go elsewhere. And there's... Oh, well, you know what? You could talk me into getting a branch wraith. Branch wraiths are pretty good, yeah. Let's throw that building in there as well.
Awaiting bloodshed.
Orders. I go.
Awaiting duty.
I suppose since we're losing health anyway, there's probably no harm in just dropping into here and doing a bit of raiding.
Disruption and destruction.
And as for you, let's go with dwellers from below. Man, this plague lasts forever. Oh, it stopped all everywhere else though. some missile resistance. I could have given you some magic resistance, actually. Let's do that because it gives the pseudo ward save. There's an encounter, is there? Whereabouts? All the way over here. These encounters don't really seem to do anything. They just seem to sit there and never trigger, so as long as that's the case, I'm just going to leave it there. Oh yes. Oh yes. We will certainly get this. This makes the Sisters of Twilight even more OP with their massive bows. Oh, have we healed up? Well, not healed up, but we're no longer stinking the joint up. So I'm going to actually go all the way back to the Witchwood just to get full replenishment. And I'm excited. Next turn we can start our little crusade to wipe out the Ratlings.
Death comes for them.
Malfunction!
Since we're here, oh, it's 2 more turns until we get the until we can recruit Way Watchers. Yeah, I don't see the point in getting Deepwood Scouts. Deepwood Scouts are good, don't get me wrong, but it's... that range is so rubbish there. I mean, the range is good on the regular Deepwood Scouts, but on the Silver Shards, I mean, 135 range is just... it's just not going to cut it, is it? I mean, their base missile strength is pretty good, don't get me wrong, but I'd just rather pay them more money and get these bad men. Anyway.
I have no patience for the fancy
You know what, since you've asked so nicely. Also, what the hell was going on with that map over there? I swear it seemed like Marathi had been pounded. Although Marathi is now up here because of that confederation she had, so... but I'm pretty sure she's lost her capital. I could be wrong. Maybe I didn't see it properly. Recruitment of Dryads plus 25% for 10 turns. Never mind. Oh no, she hasn't lost her capital, but that's all she's got. Let's see if we can't get some talismans. Income from raising settlements, income from post-battle loot, and the dragon mask. It's alright, it's quite nice.
When do we fight? Only when necessary.
Stupid, stupid!
This will be a really annoying fight.
Twin defenders of the glades.
Yes. Moving. It shall be over.
Remain calm.
I'm just going to move here. Maybe they'll leave and go and do something else.
Merge with shadow.
It's just because of the dwellers from below. That's why I'm going to find it super annoying.
Forest is whispered.
Right, so we've got that upkeep reduction cost. Alright, let's grab that and we'll see where we go afterwards. The reason why I didn't move... oh, there we go. Okay, perfect. That's fine. Because now I can come down here, smash them in this settlement, which is going to be much easier than fighting them in this walled settlement. And then come back here and fight the walled settlement. We'll just use our scout over here to make sure that there isn't like a bunch of armies on their way.
Swiftly. Going forth.
Seem to be okay, but you kind of never know, really, do you, with Skaven.
Moving with grace. This is the life.
Goodbye.
How I enjoyed that. They must know disorder.
Ooh. That's interesting. It's not interesting enough though, is it? I mean, I've got a ton of good armors here, but it's just the way it is, that they have to sit on the bench. Can't be used. Alright, we might as well just complete the set. And then I think it's going to be time to... maybe start increasing the missile strength of our archer. I don't know, we'll see. But let's just get Arahan's Reckoning. As for you... oh, this increases melee defense as well. Alright, okay. Oh, that's pretty good, actually. Alright, we're certainly taking that. That's really good. Like, to the point I'm, like, surprised how good it is. Let's go double dwellers from below.
Duty. Adventure.
Put that in there. That's another reason why I want dragon. You know what? I could just summon that unit of Zotes, because I'm pretty sure, like the Regiment of Renowned of Zotes, because I'm pretty sure that they have siege attacker trait.
Spit it out then.
Hello.
I've got prayed.
No defensive alliances. Let's not be silly. Let's not be hasty. Borderlo are gone.
Inseparable. Invincible.
Yeah, Zotes do have siege attacker. Or would I just prefer to wait a turn? I mean, they are pretty pricey. Alright, so for the next 10 turns, the cooldown for the deep root teleportation is reduced by 5. That's quite good, but I don't need to go anywhere, unfortunately. No, I'm okay to wait a turn.
Finally a fight. We fight for the forest.
It's just more annoying than anything, but I don't think we're in like a pressing must siege instantly.
It will be done.
The mother of the Druki will hear your request.
It's a shame we're never going to be able to complete the quest line for our dragon, because I just can't get a defensive alliance with Marathi, because eventually they're going to be declared on by... oh, actually saying that, they're probably at war with everyone who... if they're at war with a bunch of wood elves, with all the high elves, then maybe I could get a defensive alliance with them. But they're not, you see, and there's plenty more high elves to declare war on them. But if they were, I wouldn't mind, because the penalty that I would receive from being buddies with them... why am I building... oh yeah, it was just to get the branch rifles, wasn't it? Let's recruit a branch rifle. Or at least let's grab one and then think about it. I quite like that. That's quite good. Although that's pretty good as well. Befuddlement of Mischiefs. Just being able to, like, freeze people in place. And then have my units kick the crap out of them. Yeah, I quite like that. Alright, but let me refresh myself with what they can do. So obviously we can replenish army with them. The melee attack stuff is whatever. Physical resistance during forest battles, yeah, alright, whatever. Again, this does both, so you can get them to a stage where they can be a bit more tanky. Yeah, alright, I'm good to keep him in the army. Some of these spells wouldn't be awful to get, but I've got enough spellcasters to the point where it would be nice to just have someone who could stand there and tank. And you know what, actually, thinking about it, when my
There will be blood.
when Booty Juice maybe gets this up and gets his armour on, I might actually take him off the Great Eagle. Because I actually prefer... I've come to a stage now where unless there's a specific reason for it, like giving Siege Attacker or, you know, it's like some sort of super mount that buffs other stuff, I kind of almost exclusively want my lords and heroes on foot. The exception being casters, who are specifically just casters, like, you know, like just a regular mage or something like that, then yeah, having them on a flying mount is the best. But if I want them to fight, generally speaking, unless they've got like nuclear missiles like what the Sisters of Avalon have, I kind of want them all just on foot. So there you go. You'll join us when you can join us. We don't really want to upgrade this any further though, but I'm happy to have one branch wraith. And the rest we can wait on.
Open them up.
Oh yeah, we're still
Choosing
waiting on this.
safety.
For some reason I thought a turn had passed. Let's go back to the Forge of Death. Perfect Dreaming Boots. Oh, yes please. Yes please.
Master crafted indeed.
I didn't even bother looking at what the other thing
My
was.
one will be even finer.
Probably not as good.
Me, far, far too important.
I like how they're telling me that settlement besieged, Hag Hall, Doomglades. It's like, yeah, I know, I'm doing it. I'm the one who's besieging it. Thanks for the heads up.
They will know order.
Can you actually jump in? Oh, you can. Oh, excellent. Alright, it's time to remove
To battle,
you.
sister.
You guys have served us well, but...
Attack.
Absolutely.
Oh, I should have actually tanked you up as well. Alright, so if we want to make you more of a tank with what we've got available to us, yes, there are ward and physical resistance stuff that we could give, but since you're literally going to be fighting people hand to hand, I think the best thing to give you is Glittering Scales. Of what we've got, obviously. The Fencer's Blade, we're going to take that from Katie. Kate doesn't necessarily need it. We are probably going to take this off the Sisters, because the Sisters don't really get into fighting too much, and anything that's shooting at them doesn't do that much damage either, so remove that to bump it up. And it's an interesting one. Could give you more hit points and more physical resistance, which kind of does make a lot of sense, making you even more tanky. Or I could give you the Potion of Healing, but then again we've got people who can heal you full stop, so I think that's probably the way forward. The Sisters get that removed from them. And going back to the Sisters, we'll give them... We will... What does the Dragon Master do? You know what? Maybe I made a mistake. Maybe that's what I want to give my what do you call it? Branch Wraith. I'm gonna have to name that Branch Wraith actually, so bear with me. I don't know though. 17% ward save is pretty hard to turn down. If it was like 5% ward save, maybe I would go for this. I can still give this to the Sisters because they can fly around, right? So they can just hover over a stack like that, or like a big spam, and yeah, alright, we'll give that to them. And we'll give them missile resistance. So that makes sense. Now, in terms of naming conventions, let's see. Richard. That's what we're going to go. Richard Hurd. Dickie. Richie. I suppose I could have named the one that was running around. It's just that I feel like I should only name people who are actually in my armies. So, Richard Hurd left a comment. Said he was glad I was back. And I'm just going in chronological order. It was the most recent one looking on the channel. So there you go. In case you're interested, we can also name Glenn the Perry and Deathstroke 95, Wolf, all those types of peeps. There you go. But Richard Hurd, our branch wraith, welcome to the team. Oh, that's quite nice. And you know what? Since this actually affects themselves as well, 15% missile base damage ain't bad. Although the base missile damage is only 38, so it's not actually that much of a buff. It's like really small buff, to the point where oh, it's so good that they're all under the same tree. I really like that. To the point where I'm just going to go start moving down this path. And by the same tree I meant the Hawk Riders and the Dragons. Alright, let's get Katie the Ward of Loic. Seems reasonable.
The forests we fight for the forest. They cannot remain a threat.
We'll repair that. How many peeps are we trading with? Literally just one. They're making like okay money. It's not bad. Let's oh no, this isn't a tradable resource, is it? It's completely pointless since we're not running any cavalry. We'll stick you in there.
Order is all.
Let's start by improving the missile. The reload reduction is quite nice, but don't get straight away. Alright, let's start improving the missile strength of our archers. Let's give you some more buffs to your attack and defense. Since we're actually sort of moving away from our local province for the time being, I don't need to give this yet. Oh, do I want to go? How many points do I need to get over here? 5. So we've got 2 there. I suppose it would be to shield the Thorns. So we'll bang in Soul Stealing, though, the 2 and shield the Thorns. Let's just start buffing up your well, melee attack, but melee defense as well.
So bored, so impatient.
That's fine. How many settlements did I have? 5. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, doesn't matter. Wasn't expecting that. Interesting. Malekith. Oh, Malekith. Where's this threat? All the way over there. No one cares. It's all good.
The Witch King of Nagarond will hear your words. Fine.
Maybe we will be able to take that settlement. We'll just declare war on Marathi. Yeah, maybe we will. Maybe that's a good idea. It would involve then having to go and crush her over here, but hopefully someone else can do that. And the reason why we would have to go and crush her over here is because you know how the AI works. Forget all of these people that they're at will with. They'd be like, right, screw that, we're marching straight to the Witchwood. So yeah. Hold on. Is that what I wanted to do? No, I didn't want to upgrade that. I'm going to keep forgetting that I don't want to upgrade that to the point where I might as well just upgrade it to stop forgetting that I don't want to upgrade it.
Ariel sends us.
Not the greatest logic, I'll agree with you,
Retreat agreed.
but just trust me.
These fools
Make it easy.
cower.
Let's go back to the Forge of Dave. Okay, what happens here? Dave is pleased. -2 turns until the next Forge of Dave gift. Naistra pays her respects and leave. But I don't like why it's got the Vigor button here. What the hell's that? Or we can make the Dragon Pendant super hard. No, I'd rather buff up other stuff, so
Home
leave
to
that.
perfection.
Or get the chance to buff up other stuff quicker. That's really what I meant. Now we're really scraping the barrel. So I don't like, I mean, look, I'm going to just have to, but I don't like giving spells that I know I'm not really going to use, because then I just get confused when I look down at the, you know, where the spells are when you're in a battle, and like, oh, where's the one I want to click on? So the less spells I can have on there, the better. So from that logic, we'll just upgrade that one.
Sisters of Twilight.
So what did we say? Shield of Thorns, didn't we? Two in there.
Night and day.
And as for you, let's foraging grounds. We'll leave that as it is.
Waystalker. Defender of Athelari.
It would have to be a bloody major settlement, or what? I say major.
Protector of the forest.
Marathi will.
She's got 3 settlements, right? Is that right? 1, 2, yeah. Alright, time to suck up to Malekith some more.
Yes. What do you bring before the hags?
I mean, there's a decent chance he'll just confederate her. Oh, wait, I can't do that for another turn, so we'll hold tight. Well, I can do it now, but I don't want to. I don't want to incur the penalty. Hello. Yeah, no. Again, I don't think Malekith will take too kindly to me doing anything with you. I think I've given you military access, but maybe you'll overlook that.
We grant you an audience, so don't wait.
No.
Serene Nestra. Tempestuous.
Oh shit, more of them. Kind of wish I could get out of this stupid fucking rat war.
Clan, what you want? Treaty pact?
He's down to 2 settlements though. Hopefully Malekith can just finish him off. Please, Malekith. Could you do that for me?
Fangs and talons.
Treading silently.
Well, meanwhile, we can't really declare war on them just yet because I don't want to take massive Diplo penalties, but we can go and stand in ambush stance. No, we can't want to do that. Ah, yes. Bang. It's pretty much all our money gone. Yeah, let's move towards this, because we're going to be grabbing some forest dragons in the not too distant future. Right, so that's not horrific, and then when we give you 30 armor, it gives you 80 armor. That's okay. I mean, it's not, you're not particularly tanky, but it's not terrible. And then I guess once we give you this, you technically have an extra 10 melee defense at all times anyway, so that's okay. So I suppose you do become a bit of a tank. Not a great tank, it must be said, but enough of a tank.
We can stamp out these pests, sister.
I
Be
can
quick about it.
get rid of that as well. Hopefully she just declares war on me at this stage.
I am Murat.
Speed things up. Oh, what? Richard Hurd, our branch wraith, just got wounded. That's not good. Okay. I do like upkeep, but I mean we're making pretty decent bank, so I think it's going to be growth just to speed that up even more.
These low animals present no threat.
And here we'll get a bit more growth as well, and a bit more money, and a bit more tradable goods. Everything just a bit more. And here we'll counteract the fact that we weren't getting money, that we weren't getting upkeep reduction by.
I watch
What?
Black-hearted brethren.
I am king of the Druki, leader of I refuse.
How are you doing against them Skaven? They've still got 2 settlements left. Malekith, pull your finger out of your bum and finish them off. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? That's a complete lie.
If we must.
I'm going to... Actually, I'm going to come all the way down here.
Purity.
And I'm going to start to replace my Glade Guard with Way Watchers. They're not even that much more expensive at the reduction I'm getting at them. So, okay, I mean, they are like twice the cost. More than twice the cost, but like, you know, it's not that expensive. And Way Watchers are just badasses. Fire whilst moving, pretty decent speed for infantry, range of 190. Yeah. Oh crap! I can't afford more. Oh, right, that was a bit silly. Can I hold off a turn? No, I've already started. Alright, well, never mind. How much does it cost?
Twin defenders of the glades.
Wow, it ain't cheap.
Should we kill them, sister? Stay your blade. I sense you.
Oh, crap. I didn't actually mean that. That was a complete misclick. That's alright. I mean... Hopefully Malekith doesn't know about it, and this will just piss her off a bit more. Okay, so they don't care in the slightest that I did that with Aleph and R. But our friendliness has just dropped massively. Is that because that thing's worn off where I had like massive buffs to friendship with them?
Words have great power. The power over life and weakling.
Now I do realise that these guys, I am making 300 gold.
We have matters to discuss, yes.
Hold on, I'm not trading with them? Alright, we're not even trading anymore? Oh well. battle, then, I mean... Oh yeah, because they had that taken from them. Well, if I'm not trading with you, then let's get rid of this and make Malekith not hate us.
I am king of the Druki.
Okay, that's much better.
Of the merciless host. You dare.
Okay, they're down to 1 settlement. Good. Now just finish them off. Because remember what happened in my Crown Hellebron playthrough, Malekith? You didn't finish off Clan Rictus, and then they finished you off. Well, technically I finished you off by finally absorbing you into my empire. But... they would have finished you off if I hadn't saved your ass.
Dreadlord of Nagaroth.
I have no patience for the fancy folk of Ulf.
No. You're crazy. I mean, Malekith's going to declare war on you. It's just a matter of time. Hopefully he doesn't do it in the next 10 turns, because if he does it after the next 10 turns, then I can cancel my non-aggression pact with Elithanar and get some extra fun times with him. Go on, let's see what we get for a new weapon. Oh my god, that weapon is good. +5 missile strength for all missile units in my army. Oh, the Twilight Spear created for the hands of a true leader. The shimmer of the spear's point bolsters the zeal of all who are led to battle. Does it actually have to be? Does it have to be like my leader, or can it just be a hero? You gotta be careful with the wording sometimes on this crap. Own army, not like Lord's army, because I swear there's times, let's find an example of this. I'm pretty sure there's times where it says like Lord's army. Yeah, so reinforcement range, Lord's army, but here Eternal Guard, own army. Do you see what I mean? It's like, I suppose there's one way to check it out. So
I'm bored, sister.
So our missile strength for a rank 2 Waywatcher. Actually, these guys aren't going to get any worse, they're not going to get many better. So 52 is their missile strength. We'll see a 5%, so a 10% increase would be 5, a little bit more than 5 onto that 52. So a 5% increase should be about 2.5. So if that moves from 52, then it does work. I mean, it's not massive, but I mean, when you couple that with like across the board, that's a lot. So we'll see if it works once it. We'll see. We'll kick in next turn if it does work. Oh, hold on. I can only afford 2, so. Oh, actually saying that, I'm still waiting for my branch wraith to come back as well.
Guardian of the Deepwood.
Nah, no, don't waste money.
The Deepwood stirs.
Just come hang out here. Malekith, old pal, old buddy. Still not there.
Yes, words have great power. No!
Right, he's going to be pretty happy though when we start pounding on Marathi. On Mummy Dear.
Your conquests strike fear into...
And what's Lauren up to now? 200. Okay, what's it actually getting now per turn now? Oh, okay, so it's still getting 5 per turn. That's pretty good. But how comes it hasn't kicked into the natural decline of -4? Because we are... Maybe it's because it's literally just this turn kicked into that, so it hasn't shown or the effect on here yet. I'll keep an eye on that. I'll have a look next turn. Alright, let's have a look at our army and see if that did kick in. Yeah, it did. It did. Okay, so it went up to 54. Cool. So everyone here has had a bit of a bump up to their missile strength. That's Sweet. Sweet as taboo. And we got a bunch of cash, which means we've got to get rid of all 3 of them. Well, actually, we only need to get rid of 2 for now, but we're going to have to free up another spot when our when Richard Hurd is back from his misadventures, which is when. Didn't seem to say. I swear this used to tell you how many turns they'd be wounded for, but can't be much longer. Have you finished them off? Well, I'd know about it. Well, no, technically they might have lost their settlement, but hadn't been finished, but still have an army. But he hasn't finished them off because he's a scrotum. Alright, well, he'll start to like us more again once we start raiding, I think, over here, and that'll turn him on. Oh, what? Hold on. Clan Rictus Confederated Clan Moulder. Pretty sure Clan Moulder are in a stronger position than Clan Rictus, last time I checked that. Pretty sure that seems like bullshit.
Call me Lord Craventail. You dare come.
And you know what the worst thing about this is? The worst thing about this Clan Rictus bullshit, the Confederating Clan Moulder. Well, actually, it doesn't really matter because my next port of call was gonna be over here, and that does put me kind of near to Clan Moulder, and I was already at war with Clan Moulder anyway. But it does seem a little bit silly that Clan Rictus Confederated Clan Moulder, considering they had 1 settlement left. But oh well.
Bring me battle! Onward! Together! Disruption and destruction. Chosen of Hecate.
Oh man. Keep that army going. I like that composition.
Tyrant of Nagaroth.
I don't know where Marathi disappeared to though.
Nestra, Ara.
What? What is it?
What? I mean, I've still got to wait a couple turns, otherwise I'll get a Diplo penalty, but I didn't realise that they were like buddies with Clan Rictus. That's quite funny. Malekith.
Overlord.
Malekith.
Are either very brave. I refuse. Speak.
Why are you such a butt plug?
We speak as one.
Hello.
And the forest.
That's a... It's a nice bit of money, isn't it? But unfortunately, I've got to say no.
Blessed by the seasons. The sisters of Twilight.
See ya.
Serene Nestra. Tempestuous Arahan.
Bump that up. 3 more turns will be able to attack.
Favors me most. Untrue, sister.
Why are you not loving me? I'm literally raiding their lands. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy.
You may speak your words, but they will change nothing.
Have you finished off Clan Rictus on this island? No, you haven't. That's going to be a festering wound that you need to deal. Oh, what happened over here?
I am bored.
Defender of Atholorum.
Who did this?
Orders understood.
Malekith. Right, okay. They keep giving me Dial of Old Ones, which is really annoying. Can you just not give me something that I don't need to refer to my cheat sheet for? Which one is it? Which one is it? It is this one, I believe. No, it's not. It's this one. Okay, so this. All that for a pile of shit. Well, I suppose I got 1,000 gold out of it, and you get to assault more units.
What? What is it?
3 turns. 3 long turns. Oh, we can upgrade this though, so bangarang.
When do we fight? Only when necessary.
How long till I can get some dragons? 8 more turns and then 4 more turns. Oh, that's for tree men.
How tired.
And 5 more turns.
Twin defenders of the blades.
I might not get too many dragons. I certainly want 1, just because it gives me siege attacker. Maybe we'll grab 2. I don't know. We'll see.
Evermore incandescent.
Alright, alright. I suppose. Pan's impenetrable pelt. And over here show the Thorns, and that means we can get magical reserves next level up.
Itching for fresh battle.
Swiftly.
Okay, that'll work. Annoying though, I might have to. Well, maybe I can world route over to Clan
Show
Current.
me a foe.
Show patience, sister.
What does this do? Income from all buildings or 2,500. I think this is still the correct option, but let's see if I was wrong. So, oh, you know what? I didn't factor into the when I did the calculations last time, the actual settlement building. So that was 450. So that's what was it? 10% for 10 turns. So that's 45 plus 500. So that's plus 50. So that's 95. Plus 70. It's more because there is a bit of a multiplier applied, but I'm just doing like the base versions because it's easier to work out. So plus 70. So 95 plus 70 is 165. Plus 500. Plus 50. So what are we looking at? 210. Now, or 200, just over 200. Now, when you factor in, there's a little bit of a multiplier already applied to all of these. It was certainly closer. I think it still was just about the right decision to take the flat cash over the 10% for 10 turns, but it was very close. It was very, very close.
Order is all.
How far can we make a jump in this world route? Oh, we can actually jump there. Okay, that's pretty good that we don't actually have to piss off Malekith by jumping into his territory. Could search these, but I would rather get you over here as soon as possible and maybe assault this settlement once or twice. Actually, it's going to be. I don't think you can.
Protector of the forest.
No, you can't reach anyway, so it doesn't matter. She's still living over there, and I'm presuming that's Clan Rictus's last. Oh no, they've got 6 settlements now, so they've got another settlement from somewhere.
Malekith, what brings you before the Lord of the Black Tower? You dare.
Malekith, you're such a massive pingness. Why couldn't you just finish off Clan Rictus? If you just finish them off, then we don't have to worry about them over here.
You greetings. Don't.
No, Mel Gibson, go away. If I could get military access, I just don't want to piss him off. I suppose I could like island hop over there, but that seems a little bit risky.
Why do you waste energy?
Alright, we've discussed that you can't get there.
Tracking.
So we'll bring you back down here.
The system.
I should cut you down for wasting my time.
You should cut me down, should you?
Speak.
What? What? I thought we were already down to 1 turn. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, well, I suppose we'll get a turn of this, but...
Lord of the Black.
Oh, Malekith is going to grab it.
Sorceress of the Dark Convent.
After all that, I'm not even going to get it.
The Witch King of Nagarond will hear you now.
Because of some stupid bit. I'm sure it was 1 turn the turn beforehand. Oh, well, I don't want the Diplo penalties. It's not the end of the world. Although it has pissed me off somewhat. Oh. Okay. Good times. Good times. He chose not to. Although Marathi now herself is in the settlement. Hopefully with not a lot going on for her.
Peace will come. Conflict will follow.
Okay, that's not that big a deal. Yeah, it's not that big a deal.
So bored. So impatient.
Oh, hold on. Let me just make sure this bullshit.
Or die.
Yeah, okay. Or maybe I should have asked Malekith. He might have given me a trade agreement for doing that.
Brave or very foolish. Weakling.
Probably wouldn't have, but wouldn't have hurt to ask.
Craving prey.
That's a lot of Hydras, eh? But, I mean, everyone's getting wrecked up here. Man, these guys are so good. So good.
I refuse doom.
This is the light.
Eternal Guardian.
Why can't any of you go... Oh, what's going on over here, Alifanar? Oh, is Toxic Pepe at war with them all? Alright, well that was a bad move. That was a bad move, fat man. Now you're just getting your ass handed to you. That would be nice if after I win this fight that Malekith decides to confederate her. That would be pretty sweet.
All hail Colonels. I will slay them.
Apple Lauren bids you greetings.
No. What wouldn't be sweet is if she confederates now. Oh, that's nice of you. And I don't get to fight this fight, which means I can't progress my quest chain just yet to get my dragon. That would hurt me somewhat. I'd be a bit upset.
They are marked.
What happened there? Critical failure. Well,
It will be a glory.
we're going to end this episode here. That's what's called a tease. I know it's a bit of a bastard move. But no, we'll fight this on the next episode.
Command.
So once we've smashed them up, we will probably come over here and smash these guys up. Not because I necessarily want to, but just more of a, let's just smash them up and make Malekith like us a bit more.
I am King of the Druki, leader of the Mayu. Forget yourself.
And we'll see if we can do that, and hopefully he'll like us a bit more, and then once that is done, we will leave and head over to the Lorelorn Forest for some more shenanigans. But anyway, join us on tomorrow's episode. Thanks for watching, and see you later. Bye.